Can I get some kiss? I don't think I can keep my hands off him.
Okay.
Bobby, we needed you so long.
Wow. They forgot all about the cameras. Ooh, Matilda is about to have Niles doing whatever she wants.
Can't keep my hands to myself.
Niles and Matilda are finding each other to be irresistible after meeting in person for the first time. Their chemistry is surprising me. And their little rodeo comes after they shared their plans to not have sex until after they are married. Keep in mind, Niles has yet to tell Matilda he doesn't plan to get married to her during this trip, even though she thinks they will after he proposed to her over the phone. Whew. And after this move, I have a feeling Matilda is going to be pissed.
Matilda has a quick temper. What do you mean by quick temper?
That just made Niles so nervous, but he held it together. Let's get into it. Hey 90 Day Fans fam, it's Melicia. Before we talk about Niles and Matilda, real quick update on Rayne and Chidi. A lot went down between these two this episode.
I found out that he hadn't been to an eye doctor in over 10 years.
First, Rayne took Chidi to get his eyes checked to see if surgery can restore his vision, which initially had me excited. I know a number of us were wondering if he's looked into specific surgeries, but this eye doc in Lagos didn't have great news.
Right now, we are not dealing with only cataract. There is glaucoma signs. The pressure in your eyes is very high. Your right eye is 59 and your left eye is 63 against the normal, which is 11 to 21. There's no light perception. When there's no light perception, it means that the nerves are not active. And the nerves doesn't regrow. Once they die off, there's nothing that can be done. Chances of seeing again is lame.
Yeah, that was heartbreaking to watch.
I never really imagined that such a thing could happen to me.
But Chidi is holding on to his faith.
And despite the negative reports, I still believe that by the grace of God, something positive could still happen someday.
I know that's right. I believe it can too, Chidi. And if it's not one thing, it's something else. Like coming home to Rayne confronting his sister about her apparent attitude.
Why do you look so angry?
I'm not angry.
No, but I see you all the time, and I'm just saying, like, throughout this whole time, you've been looking real angry. Yeah, honestly, okay? There's no reason to be angry. Even if you don't like something I say, there's no reason. Like,
I am not angry. I'm just stressed about my baby, okay?
She's stressed.
Yeah, she might be stressed about the baby, but she's also probably stressed about you dealing with her brother, especially after the whole butcher and chicken saga. I'm getting the gist that Chidi's sister does not trust Rayne, and I don't blame her. How would you feel if someone you don't trust is in your house and dealing with someone you love deeply? On edge, probably, right? Next week, tempers flare even more between these two.
did I not always tell you that I always had a feeling about sisters? Like I said, even if it's family, you need to tell them when they're wrong.
For you to say this, that means you're delusional.
Chidi, you better stick up for me here. You better stick up for me. Nah, I'm done.
Rayne is bringing too much chaos into that house and Chidi's life.
My sister is never an angry person. Rayne is deeply insecure and she always feels everyone is up against her.
All right, moving on, Niles and Matilda. At the top of this episode, they are so excited to finally meet each other in person.
One last flight. Oh, there it is. I'm probably gonna run to her arms, not walk. Show me, baby. Show me, baby.
Matilda and her brother take a 6-hour bus ride from her hometown to the city of Accra to meet Niles at the airport. Accra is also where Matilda and Niles will be staying for a couple of days.
I'm going with Matilda because I know Niles has autism, and I don't really know until I meet him in person that he can take care of Matilda. So I will check out if he's a good guy, then I will leave Matilda to Niles to spend some time together.
Once Niles lands, he makes it clear that he's not oblivious to what could potentially be going on here.
I know I'm putting a lot into this. And if she doesn't turn out to be who I think she is, it will devastate me. It will hurt. But I can't sit here and worry about it anymore.
He's taking a chance, and Matilda awaits him, looking beautiful with flowers in hand. Now, this next scene is like something out of a movie. After dating her online for 3 years, Niles takes a minute to pump himself up and says,
Here I come, Matilda.
After their powerful embrace, they go on to share a passionate kiss.
Welcome to Ghana. Sorry.
Wow, what a welcome. Matilda has Niles excited in multiple ways.
This is a fairy tale story. I'm with the woman that I love. I can finally see her. I can finally feel her, be with her, talk to her. Daddy? You wanted me to call you Daddy? So like, Daddy. Hey, no one's shooting from the waist down, are they? We are in public, you know this, right?
You better use those flowers. Fast forward, they had to get a bite to eat, and Niles is being quite the gentleman.
Wait.
Her brother is like, what's going on?
Oh, okay. Thank you. You're very welcome. Also, let me know if you don't like me opening doors for you, okay? I like it. Okay, good.
I like it too, Matilda. I like it. Go ahead, girl. Embrace your feminine energy. Allow yourself to receive. First off, Matilda is wearing this dress, yes. And second, I love how Niles was mindful enough to ask if she even likes to get her door opened. That was such a thoughtful question. I'm also curious if opening her door is something he's going to keep up. Is he genuinely that chivalrous guy, or is he just trying to do all the quote-unquote right things right now? Either way, he set the expectation. Also, Niles acknowledges that it's about time for him to come clean about wanting to postpone the marriage.
I really want to tell Matilda tonight, but I'm not quite sure how I'm going to break it to her.
To make matters worse, the way Matilda is talking about this wedding is as if once they leave Accra in a few days, they're going back to her hometown for the ceremony.
Before coming back to Offenso to get married, we are staying together in Accra for a few days.
When it comes to Matilda's eagerness to get married, Chobeka says, I understand why getting married is important to Matilda. It's because Niles proposed marriage to her. In Africa, proposals are taken very seriously. It's no joke. So far, Niles is the villain in this story. He is misleading this young woman. She's expecting more from him because he promised her more. I get that. She's expecting more from him because he promised her more. I understand where you're coming from, especially considering the part about the weight of a proposal in her country. I personally don't see Niles as a villain in this story. I don't see either of them as a villain, as of right now, at least. My thoughts when it comes to Matilda, and I'll be real, they continue to evolve, but right now, I think she's into him. And I also think she's into coming to America. As O2 Loud says, America is her priority, but she seems to want to be a good wife as well. Yeah, that's how I'm starting to see it too. Also, considering cultural differences, Niles comes from a country where it's normal to wait a year or two, in some cases longer, after a proposal to actually get married.
Around 5 months ago, I couldn't wait anymore. I proposed to Matilda over the phone.
So it's easy to understand how he didn't expect things to move this fast. And yes, while I agree that he is misleading her, The reality is that he is up against some real interpersonal challenges due to being on the spectrum. Hopefully, whatever results from Niles telling Matilda he wants to postpone the wedding will help relieve his anxiety around being completely honest with people, even when it hurts.
I don't need.
When I eat the fufu.
I'll try that. I'll try. I think I should try that. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to try it.
Matilda is looking like she is ready to eat Niles up.
You have to try it.
Your husband.
Okay.
Your husband? I wonder what she told this waiter. I guess she's claiming it ahead of time?
Then you're enjoying the food, right?
I am.
Okay. So I came with Matilda in Accra to meet you, because I have to protect Matilda, because she's my sister and I love her. You have to try to do your best and be a good husband. You understand?
As far as I understand from my duties as a man, don't cheat, don't lie to her, don't mistreat her.
Yeah, you are right. Because I think a lot of people says Matilda has a quick temper.
It was a lot for me. A lot of people say she has a quick temper, so she's known for this. I agree with Malcria. That's a bit concerning.
What do you mean by quick temper?
I get angry or what?
Yeah, you get angry or you get mad.
I wonder why she gets angry so much.
Don't hide anything from Matilda and make her happy. If you treat her good, you're not gonna see anything.
Please, that sounds good. But all romantic relationships experience some level of conflict at times. Side note, I wonder if Matilda knew her brother would bring this up.
Don't hide anything from Matilda and make her happy. If you treat her good, you're not gonna see anything. You understand?
I think we can manage it.
Okay.
I think that was a mature, husband-like, and optimistic response from Niles. I'm just curious why Matilda's brother went and hung his head after that. Also, the more we get to know Niles, the more I want to meet his parents, get to know his family and where he comes from.
From our conversations, I could see that Matilda was pretty strong-willed, but temper issues, I never really got that from her. And when it comes to telling her that we have to postpone the wedding, right now, the courage is kind of leaving me here. I just don't want anything to ruin our first night together.
Fast forward, they get into the car to head to the hotel.
I love touching her face.
Because it's beautiful, that's why.
Y'all saw that? Matilda's brother had to do a double take. He probably thought they were tonguing it down in the backseat. But no, Niles is just rubbing her face. I wonder how he feels seeing his sister all booed up.
I can't wait to spend some one-on-one time with Matilda. But even though we both have had sex before, we want to make sure that we do things the right way this time around and refrain from having sex until marriage. It's gonna be hard to control our urges because, have I mentioned I'm heterosexual today? Why? And that I have a very beautiful woman in my bed with me?
Now, at first, Matilda plays a little hard to get.
You have to get some sleep. Don't wait for me.
Oh, but I will. But I will wait.
Why?
Oh, no reason. After all, nothing's gonna happen tonight.
We already know how this goes. Look, they even built a pillow wall separating one side of the bed from the other. How cute. Something like that only works when you really don't like somebody.
To be honest, being with Niles in person, it's even better than what I imagined. This man is very handsome. Can I get some kiss? I don't think I can keep my hands off him.
With the mic still on.
I need you, babe.
Bobby, we needed you so long.
I wonder how much footage they got of that moment. Not that I want to see it. I'm just curious because clearly Niles and Matilda forgot the cameras were there. When does a cameraman or camerawoman say, okay, time to put the cameras down and head out? The 90 Day camera crew probably has all types of stories to tell. All right, next week, it looks like Niles finally builds the courage to tell Matilda he wants to postpone the wedding.
Very soon, I'll get married to the man I love. There's a lot of people coming. It's more than 200 people.
I think we're past the point of snowballing here. At this point, it's turning into an avalanche. Matilda, I have a confession to make.
Oof. Holding back the truth can lead to results that are just as painful, if not more painful and stressful, than just being honest from the beginning. Thank you for that reminder, Niles. Also, when it comes to Matilda, if you know Niles has autism and crowds can make him feel overwhelmed, why would you put him in a predicament with over 200 people?
Autism really hampers me in social situations.
I understand that Ghanaian weddings are typically large, but if she really plans to be his wife, I hope she starts to consider him more. All right, 90 Day Fans fam, thanks for hanging with me. Make sure you stick with ET because we are covering it all. I will see you next time.